Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Top Expert. Today's video is very interesting. Everyone like the story of haunted houses and many scared places in the world, but no one dare to go there. Today I am going to tell you about such top 10 places that area abandoned due to different reason. So let's start the video. 1. Kennicott, United States. The Kennicott Mill City and Mines are an awesome relic from America's past. The remarkable systems and artifacts that stay constitute an bold time of exploration, discovery and technological innovation. They inform testimonies of westward expansion, World War I politics and economy, the lives of guys, girls and youngsters who lived there, and the upward push of a multinational corporation. Each hyperlink within the ancient chain connects to every other till we comprehend that this far-off Alaska mining undertaking changed into intricately related to the sector around it. The Kennicott Mines National Historic Landmark consists of the land and mining claims that shaped the inspiration for the Kennicott Copper Corporation, later the Kennicott Minerals Company. The operation had components: the mines wherein ore changed into extracted from the mountains, and the mill city wherein the ore changed into processed. From 1911 to 1938, nearly $200 million really well worth of copper changed into processed. 2. Oradour-sur-Glane. Oradour-sur-Glane village, Haute-Vienne, département Nouvelle-Aquitaine, Région South, relevant France. It is positioned 14 miles, 23 kilometers, northwest of Limoges. Oradour-sur-Glane changed into the website online of an especially brutal atrocity throughout World War II. The whole village changed into destroyed and its population killed through German troops on June 10, 1944, precisely years after a comparable destiny had befallen the Czechoslovakian village of Lidice. In reprisal for resistance attacks, an SS detachment of 200 guys routed all 652 population from their houses and into the village square. A look for hidden explosives and an identification test have been announced, and the humans have been herded off. The guys into barns and the girls and youngsters into the church. The troops then barred the doorways of the barns and the church, and with dynamite and incendiary gadgets they set hearth place to the whole village. 3. Ashgabat. Ashgabat, previously Ashgabat, or 1919-27, Polteratsic metropolis and capital of Turkmenistan. It lies in an oasis on the northern foot of the Kopet Dag, Turkmen, Kapetdağ range, and on the threshold of the Karakum, Turkmen, Garagum desert, approximately 19 miles, 30 kilometers, from the Iranian frontier. It changed into based in 1881 as a Russian army citadel and took the call of the close by Turkmen agreement of Ashgabat. It have become the executive center of the Transcaspian Oblast, province, and due to its role at the caravan routes and at the Transcaspian Railway attracted a populace that numbered greater than 45,000 through 1911. After the Russian Revolution, the metropolis quickly changed into renamed Polteratsic after a neighborhood revolutionary. From 1924 to 1990 it changed into the capital of Turkmenistan, USSR. In 1927 it reverted to its authentic call, Ashgabat. 4. Pripyat. Pripyat, additionally referred to as Pripyat or Pripyat, is a ghost metropolis in northern Ukraine close to the Ukraine-Belarus border. Named after the close by river Pripyat, the city changed into based on 4 February 1970 because the 9th Atom Grad, a form of closed city within the Soviet Union to serve the close by Chernobyl nuclear power plant. It changed into formally proclaimed a metropolis in 1979 and had grown to a populace of 49,360 by the point it changed into evacuated at the afternoon of the 27th of April 1986, the day after the Chernobyl catastrophe. Although Pripyat is positioned within the administrative district of Vyshhorod Rayon, the deserted municipality now has the reputation of metropolis of oblast importance within the large Kyiv Oblast and is run immediately from Kyiv. Pripyat is likewise supervised through Ukraine's Ministry of Emergencies, which manages sports for the whole Chernobyl exclusion zone. 5. Colemans Cup. Situated handiest 15 kilometers east of the harbor city of Luderitz, Colemans Cup was once a small railway station in 1908, while the railway among Luderitz and Kitmanshuk changed into built. As a long way as legend has it, the station derived its call from a Namagai named Coleman who were given caught on the website online together along with his ox wagon and therefore died of thirst. In 1908 the railway employee Zacharias Lawala located a glittery stone and took it to the leader railway foreman August Stoch. Stoch have been stationed on the station grassplatz with the coaching to hold the railway line clean of sand. He changed into an interest mineralogist and had advised his employees to deliver any particular stone they may locate to him. He at once assumed the locate of Lawala to be a diamond, which changed into later confirmed after the stone have been examined through his buddy and destiny accomplice Song Nissen, a mining engineer. 6. North Brother Island. North Brother and South Brother Islands are a part of the Harbor Herons region and nationally identified complicated of uninhabited islands and expansive marshes critical for shorebirds positioned proper right here in New York City. Collectively referred to as colonial wading birds, gulls, herons, cormorants and egrets choose the seclusion of islands for nesting and rearing their young. They congregate at North Brother and close by South Brother withinside the East River and at numerous islands in Staten Island every spring. Humans occupied North Brother Island for 150 years. The island housed the Riverside Hospital from 1881 to 1943, World War II veterans housing from 1946 to 1951 and adolescents drug rehabilitation middle from 1952 to 1964. The island changed into additionally the website online of the General Slocum catastrophe in 1904. 7. Famagusta. Famagusta, Greek Amohostos, Turkish Gazi Magusa, first-rate port withinside the Turkish Cypriot-administered part of northern Cyprus. It lies at the island's east coast in a bay among Capes Greco and Eloia and is ready 37 miles, 55 kilometers, east of Nicosia. The port possesses the innermost harbor in Cyprus. Famagusta is a Frankish corruption of its Greek kal, which means buried withinside the sand, descriptive of the silted mouth of the Pedieos River north of the city. It changed into based as Arsinoe through the Macedonian Egyptian king Ptolemy II, 308 to 246 BCE. An inflow of Christian refugees fleeing the downfall of Acre, 1291, in Palestine in short converted it from a tiny village into one of the richest towns in Christendom. The Lusignan kings of Cyprus have been topped as kings of Jerusalem in Famagusta's 14th century Gothic fashion cathedral of St. Nicholas that's now a mosque. In 1372 the port changed into seized through Genoa and in 1489 through Venice. 8. Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock is thought internationally because the rock the Mayflower pilgrims stepped on in 1620 to disembark from their shallop onto land. Historians have argued because it changed into pronounced in 1741 whether or not that is reality or fiction. Plymouth historian Jim Baker says it is able to be true. Between the climate and the ice bloodless water it could have stored the pilgrims from wading to shore. Regardless of whether or not its miles a real tale or now no longer, Plymouth Rock has ended up a foundational American image of non-secular freedom and civil liberty. It is likewise an image of immigration, the American spirit and survival. 9. Bodhi, California. Is a city frozen in time and preserved through California state parks in a kingdom of arrested decay. Bodhi have become a state historic park in 1962 and continues the homes simply as they have been located while the state took over the city. However, they do now no longer repair the homes, alternatively deciding on to certainly hold the homes of their elderly and weathered 1880s appearance. In 1859 William, aka Waterman, S. Bodhi determined gold close to what's now referred to as Bodhi Bluff. A mill changed into hooked up in 1861 and the city started out to grow. It commenced with approximately 20 miners and grew to an expected 10,000 humans through 1880. By then, the city of Bodhi bustled with families, robbers, miners, shop owners, gunfighters, prostitutes and those from each U.S. withinside the world. At one time there has been pronounced to be 65 saloons in city. 10. Thames City, China. Hamestown is a brand new residential improvement in Songjiang district approximately 30 kilometers from relevant Shanghai. Modeled on an English county city, Thamestown changed into finished in 2006 and gives low-density housing to 10,000 contributors of Shanghai's elite who ought to find the money for the above common assets prices. Other Western fashion cities have been additionally built as a part of a bigger improvement plan that one city 9 towns, coverage to draw humans far from downtown Shanghai to the suburbs with Canadian, Dutch, German, Italian, Scandinavian and Spanish architectural themes. The mission has had various tiers of achievement with hobby withinside the new cities and their houses patchy to mention the least. Hope you like this historic video and will give thumbs up reaction. Also share the video and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for the future updates. Thank you.